Alright, to get the poached eggs done, you need a couple of eggs, you need vinegar, you need some water, then we're going to have another pan of hot water to rinse off our final product. Start off by adding some vinegar. A pretty decent amount. The water should be fairly tart. Now, although these are called poached eggs, we do want this water to come to a boil briefly before we begin. Over here I've got some just hot water that I'm going to use to rinse off the vinegar flavor from the original poaching liquid. And this is starting to get a little bit of action there. And we'll beat to a boil soon. Alright, this water is just about ready to come to a boil. The reason why we want to bring it to a full boil or to a simmer at least is because once we add these cold eggs, it's a relatively small amount of water, it's going to bring the temperature down considerably. If we start off at 160 or 170 degrees, then it's going to lower the temperature and they're just not going to set up on the outside. Vinegar is going to help set up, the high temperature is going to help set up, and then the water will sort of relax into a nice poaching temperature. And once they're done, we will again dip them in the warm water in order to rinse off that sour flavor. Alright, we're at a boil. I'm going to turn the flame off. And next thing I'm going to do is move the water with my spoon so that the water is not stagnant. Kind of spin it around a little bit. And then I'm going to drop 2 eggs in, cracking them on a flat surface. And you can see that they are moving around a little bit. I want to continue to let them move. But what that's going to do is to help stop them from sticking to the bottom of the pan. Now it's just time to occasionally move the water and let these things cook. I'm going to turn the heat to a low so I can maintain this temperature of about 180 degrees. I will check these occasionally for doneness. Lift them up out of the water and touch them. These are just about done. You can see they come out of the water and they maintain their shape. If when they hit the top of the water they just really start to flatten out, then they're not close to being done. These are fairly close to being done. Give it about another minute. Alright, so these are looking pretty good. I'll take them out of this acidic water and go into some just warm water, clean water to wash that vinegar flavor off of it. Come over here, and then on a paper towel, see that? I'm letting all that water wick off onto the paper towel. I can put them directly on there, I just have to be careful. remove some of these little widows. So they look neat. It's very white. And that's it. Let's take a look inside with my patented pink paring knife. That looks pretty good. A little bit overdone on the yolk there. They both look pretty nice. Voila.